Great night to be here. Cool outside and cool inside here if you're a wrestling fan of SWA. This is the voice, Timothy Miner, along with Rusty the Ref. And, Rusty, I'm going to turn it over to you. This opening matchup is a six-man tag match. Your referee is Jesse James. You want to tell the participants?
I want to what?
Tell the who the participants are.
Oh, I was looking at the branding iron. These, yeah, they brought a branding iron into the ring. The Rough Riders have. All right, folks, right there you can see on the far side of the ring, man in black with a beard is the Savage one, Buddy Savage. And up on the top rope is Matt Starr, and in the red and black with the singlet top. And the one that's bare-chested is Nathan Starr. On the opposite side of the ring, that is Jesse James, the referee, the man in stripes, that's checking the boys out to make sure they don't have any foreign object or oil. On this side of the ring is Big Ray Spears. Right there you see him in the singlet. The man's back that's to us is Gangster. And the big man that just turned around in the blue and silver is Desperado. We got into going to get a clean break. No, Ray slapped him. Ray slapped him. Come on, Ray, slap him. I'm sorry, folks. I had to do a little cheer in there. I am a Buddy Savage fan, but I'm also a Ray Spears. There you go. Come on. Come on, Ray. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that on the microphone? Oh, he did it again. Now, that's more like it. That's 10 slap. Buddy Savage, you going to let him slap you like that? Come on. You're the savage one. You're savage. Go after him. All right, folks, I've done my part. Collar and elbow tie up, big man pushing Buddy back. What's going to happen? What's Buddy going to do? What's Ray going to do? Oh, Buddy blocked it, and Buddy slapped Ray and then puts the fist to it. Now, that's it. Be savage. You're Buddy Savage. Be it. Tear into him. Work old Ray over. You're the hitman on this team. Oh! Ray stuck that tree limb of a leg and foot up, and it went, I think I saw it come out the backside of Buddy. It went all the way through him. Let's stop that. Gangster come in, put the big fist to Budrow, drop an elbow in the back of the neck. That'll knock you out, folks. Now he's openly, blatantly choking. Jesse James is counting. The exciting thing is that Jesse James can count. 3, 4. Look at the veteran work there of Gangster. In comes Desperado. Now this, get this. He's the mean one. He's the mean one of this team. It's sort of like mean, meaner, and meanest. Desperado. I think Desperado would slap his own mama. I think he would slap a puppy. I think he'd kick a kitten. He's a mean man. He definitely would slap Buddy. Buddy, now's your chance. Get up and go over there. Oh, Ray got him, did a kidney punch. The numbers are killing Buddy Savage right here. Well, folks, here we are at the National Guard Armory, the home of the SWA in Lafayette, Tennessee. I know that you that are watching us on YouTube oh, Buddy came out with a clothesline. Buddy reached back, tags Matt Starr. I'm sorry, Nathan Starr. Nathan drops his feet into the lower abdomen of Desperado. Helps Desperado up. Irish whip. Big leg lariat. And he's going to cover one. Hooked the leg, but it didn't do any good. Desperado comes in with a big hit to the midsection, or I think it's the heart. And Ray's been known for his heart punch back in the day. It doesn't do it so much anymore. It's been outlawed several places. Heart punch is a knockout punch, by the way. Temporarily stops the heart. On occasion, it stops the heart. So therefore, most places it's been illegal. Star comes back with some fists and some footwork, and now it's shoulder block. Here we go. What are we going to do? We're going to run up and enziguri, paintbrush, Desperado. 2 count. He had his hair. You think Jesse James cares about that? He's got more important things to think of. Like, what's he going to have for a snack after this match? Oh, there we go. Little Hardy Boy action. Desperado is taking a little beating now from Matt Starr. This Matt Starr, I went and talked to him again, and he assures me, yes, his leg is hurt, but he's going to be all right, and he's not going to hurt it worse. He's got it all braced up and everything. He is under a doctor's, whatever doctor's notice, doctor's orders, doctor's care. That's what I'm looking for. And boom! Big enziguri and a foot to the bat cave. Eye rake by the big silverback. Just like a big old gorilla in there. I'm surprised he isn't throwing a tire around. Look at him. He's fixing to be mean. He is fixing to hurt Nathan Starr. Sam Houston, if you have any power at all, you need to get that man out of there before Desperado hurts him. Well, okay, you did. Thank you. Told Gangster to tag in. Gangster tag in. Irish whip. Reversal. Boom! Big clothesline, diving clothesline. Stomp to the chest. In comes Budrow. Here we go. It's Savage time. Buddy's they're gonna make a wish. Now, Buddy knows something about tag team wrestling too. If you boys will work with him, he knows how to do double team stuff. He knows how to distract the referee. He knows how to take the shortcuts. If anybody knows how to take a shortcut, can we switch cameras, please? Thank you. There's too many people standing in my way. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. And when I say Mr. Cameraman, I mean Tim Miner. He's doing technical things right now. I couldn't see around Ray and Sam. Oh, man. See, I want Buddy to be the Buddy that I know he can be. I want him to be the Mick Foley Buddy. I want him to be the Terry Funk Buddy. I want him to take his belt off and wear everybody out, including his own partners. Referee Sam Houston, all 3 of his opponents, and the Star Boys that get in his way, or they try to help him. I want him to see him get a chair and part Gangster's hair with it. Get up, buddy. No, this leg can't take that. Oh, all 270 pounds. That That's going to hurt. Standing on Buddy's hair. And pulling him up. Get up, Buddy. Did you see Jesse James smile after he did that? Slapped Desperado's hands away from Buddy's beard. And Buddy got it done to him again by Desperado. He liked it. Once again, I got to point out, armchair ref moment. The referee counts to 4. He's got to go ahead and count to 5, not get involved in the match. Ray's got that log of a leg over Buddy's neck. Calling for the cane. Hands it to Desperado. Desperado whacks it across Buddy's back. Need to get up, Buddy. Get you a tag. Oh.
All right, I'm here.
That might be it. Desperado should pin Buddy. I don't know if he's going to get up from that. Okay, just there you go. Buddy went between the legs.
He got the tag, and which one is this?
Matt Starr's in. Now Nate Starr's in. Nate using those highly trained feet of his. Ray's using those highly trained fingers. Rake the eyes. Matt Starr on the other side. Matt is cleaning house here. Oh! They're kicking Ray's booty right here in front of us. Literally.
Kick the other one's booty.
Well, I tell you, they ought to. Here we go for the ride. They got Ray down. Now, this is a big disadvantage for Ray. Boom! That's a 10 right to the chest. That'll knock the air out of you. That could stop your heart. Wow. Oh, somebody call your mama. Crucifix.
He got him up and over. 1, 2, 3.
Break count.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match by pinfall, Buddy Savage and Shooting Impact. Once again, the winners by pinfall, the team of Buddy Savage and Nathan Starr and Matt Starr. And now Buddy Savage being worked over. Oh. The match is over. And the Rough Riders continuing to work over Buddy Savage. Do the stampede. And they're shoving. Gangsters trying to step in and keep them from beating on Buddy. They're saying the match is over, and Desperado shoves Gangster all the way across the ring. That might not have been a smart idea because Gangster's going to fight back. He don't care.
Where are you going? People have been asking me, German, where were you? Where have you been? Well, I've been watching DVDs, old ones, of back when we used to tag, where we used to hold the gold. I want the gold back. but I can't do that with you. Look at you. You're a ref. You're pathetic. You let that old, good-for-nothing Tim Scruggs beat you for your wrestling contract.
Hey, listen up. First of all, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because these people came here to watch wrestling. But you're not going to talk about Tim Scruggs. You know what? Yeah, he beat me. He beat me fair and square in the cage. I lost my contract. I'm happy just to have a job. Y'all feeling me here? Happy to have some work? Because I am. Not in this economy. German, I made a lot of bad mistakes. I made a lot of bad decisions when I wrestled. That's why I'm wearing this striped shirt. And I always try to call it down the middle for these people out here. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I made. But I'll tell you this much. If you think I held you back, that I didn't teach you, whatever. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you want the tag belts back, these people will let you know real quick that the Heartbreakers aren't hard to find. Are y'all feeling me here with the Heartbreakers tonight? I mean, the Heartbreakers are not hard to find. So why don't you go out there, go find you another tag team partner, sign up a match, and call the Heartbreakers out. Because I guarantee you they're going to answer the call no matter who you find.
That's funny. Speaking of which, I have found a partner. And he's been training me. He's been teaching me little things that you haven't. I would like you to meet him. His name is Anthony Wayne.
It's impressive, Anthony Wayne.
I believe we have that.
And he brought his manager with him, the cowbell.
Come on now. This is totally uncalled for. Anthony Wayne, I thought I fired him a few weeks ago.
Does Psycho have any friends that'll help him? I don't know. Ask Wes. So is this the match?
No, this is not a match.
You
What's
know,
wrong with you? Did you have something to do with this?
You know, Anthony Wayne. He's not right in the head now. That's why he's teaming with German.
Come on now. The match is there's no match here. The match is not over. It never started.
Do something, Tim Miner. They're going to hurt him.
We need
They're
some help from the
choking.
back or something. I'm not.
Find him or spin him or something. Come on. Do something.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Oh.
You found the Heartbreakers.
Coming out here attacking American Psycho as a referee. This is uncalled for.
You know he's defenseless. He's crazy, man.
You want to come out? You want to come out here? You must forget that I'm not just Wesley, that I'm American. You know what? They're going to take care of you. They're going to take good care of you.
You better hope he's not the referee, though.
You know what, Tim Miner? German Rodriguez, you're a sorry piece of trash. You come out here, Anthony Wayne, you're just as sorry as he is.
No, he's crazy.
I don't even know what you're doing back in this territory. I thought you was banned from Tennessee. But I tell you what, Tim Miner, for 12 years, we've been on the same side. We've been on the opposite side. We've been up and down the road. We've been through good times. We've been through bad times. Thanksgiving night, we got the EB show coming up. The Eric Brown Memorial, the biggest show of the year. The Super Bowl of the SWA, the WrestleMania of the SWA. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing I would like more than to see American Psycho wrestle on that card. What about you, German Rodriguez? How would you like to see American Psycho wrestle on that card?
Tim Miner, he's a ref. He's a ref now. He lost that contract. He lost that match. He can't be a wrestler.
He lost the contract to the 10-man Tim Scruggs.
Tim, you don't have to do this. You and I had an agreement man to man. I told you if you beat me, I'll never wrestle again. I'm going to honor that. I'm happy being a referee. Thank you you guys saved my life. You saved my life tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But you know what? Each and every year we do the EB show, I get a chill up and down my spine. And I can feel the spirit right here with us. And I know that you want to work that show better than anybody on the card. Even much as I do. Even much as Loose Cannon does. So Tim Miner, yeah, me and American Psycho had a career versus career match. But as commissioner of the SWA, I'm asking you, will you tear up that contract and reinstate American Psycho? What do you think about that, German Rodriguez? Hey, we had an agreement. The loser loses his contract. But I feel in my heart that if I had a part of American Psycho losing his contract, I should have a part in him getting it back. So I'm asking you, as a friend, as the commissioner of the SWA, you hold all the cards. We've been friends for a long time. EB brought you to the SWA. As a favor to me, tear up that contract, reinstate American Psycho.
Well, you know, in that matchup,
Tear it up! 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 Tear it up!
well, he did lose the contract to the 10-man Tim Scruggs, and the 10-man's the one asking me to tear up that contract that he won in that match. So as commissioner of SWA,
Hold it. If they'll wrestle us tonight.
Yeah. If we lose, they put the if we lose, then he can.
This doesn't have nothing to do with them. I'm asking you, as a personal favor to me, tear that contract up.
I will tear the contract up. American Psycho will be reinstated as a wrestler here in the SWA. I can do it. I'm the commissioner of the SWA. I can rip your contract up if I want to, and you won't wrestle again.
And I've already fired you once. I don't even know what to say. Just thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I won't let you guys down. But you know what? I would love for you to give him a little taste of what I'm going to give him Thanksgiving night. And I'd love for you to throw him around tonight and show these people why the Heartbreakers are the SWA Tag Team Champions.
I like nothing better myself. Doing the match tonight, Jimmy Rodriguez. You got Anthony Wayne.
You got Tony Grant taking on Matt Corbin. Your referee is Jack Myers. This is Tim Miner along with Rusty the ref at ringside.
Collar and elbow tie up right in the middle of the ring. Tony Graham backs Corbin up. Now these guys have been longtime friends, but not anymore.
Tony Grant has no friends.
Well, I was beginning to think Psycho didn't. That last match when Rodriguez said, I love Anthony
It wasn't
Wayne.
a match.
Anthony Wayne is crazy. Do you know that? He was talking to his bell.
Right here, Corbin taking on Tony Grant. Tony Grant throwing that elbow across the arm of Matt Corbin. Corbin sliding around on the back, kicking out of it. Then a little spin move.
So tell me,
puts Tony Grant's arm down and kicks right in the elbow.
last week, Shane Steele kicked one between the uprights of Matt Corbin. And why wouldn't you give him a match? I missed all that. Oh, veteran move there by Grant.
Because Shane Steele's not here. Shane Steele.
Oh, that's
I said
what
if Shane Steele. Really? Really?
But
Were you asleep earlier?
You gave Cannon a match
Is your
with him.
microphone on? Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yes, mine just doesn't have lines like yours does.
Well, you won't be seeing my mom walking through the streets of San Francisco anymore.
We never saw her walk. It was Atlanta where she liked to walk.
San Francisco has a nudity ban now. There's a 2 count. Tony Grant almost getting a pinfall there.
Are you meaning to tell me that your mom actually walks through the streets of San Francisco with no clothes on? Tim Miner is eating a Tootsie Roll Pop, and he licked the microphone instead of the Tootsie Roll Pop. They talked into the Tootsie Roll Pop. And it was a green one, too. Yeah. Grand making a big play here on Matt Corbin. Don't you worry, folks. Matt Corbin will get up in a minute, and he will kick Tony Graham.
Reminded me of a big black guy.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I'm just kidding.
You people are sick. Boom. I have to ask
I'm glad that didn't shock me.
We need to ask her.
I'm glad that didn't shock me. I'm glad that didn't shock me.
It shocked me.
Oh!
The grand man just got sidewalk slammed. Corbin got a knee drop. I'm wondering who Matt Corbin is going to come as this year for Halloween. That show is just about 2 or 3 weeks away, 3 weeks away. He came as, Tony Graham got dropped on his shoulder right there. A vicious move by Corbin.
And
Corbin
Tony Grant giving Corbin a cheap shot there.
Got his eyes right. So a few years ago, Matt Corbin came as Michael Jackson. Is that correct? And then last year he came as CM Punk. So I'm just wondering who he'll be this year. Maybe he could come as the Big Show. Come on, get in the ring. You're not going to win anything outside the ring, Tony Graham. Tony Graham nursing that shoulder. It's hurt. His shoulder might be out, Tim Miner. Look how he's holding his arm. Definitely got a stinger. Corbane's going to get him. Well, you're not going to outrun Corbane now. You might outsmart him, but you're not going to outrun him. Oh, guillotining on that bottom rope, or rather slingshot.
And Tony Grand's going to shoot Corbane in. A reversal. Tony Grand
This isn't
into
good
the
for
corner.
Tony Graham. Good night. He's going to the top, folks. Get ready. No, we're going to slingshot over. Over the top.
Tony Grand shoved the referee into the ropes, and it caused Matt Corbane to fall.
So that could be a disqualification. But we know this referee.
I thought the referee was going to bounce off the ropes and come off with an elbow.
We know this referee. Tony Graham might just get a mud hole stomped in him for that. Are we supposed to forget that he did that? It's hard for me to. It was great. And it was Sam. It was Sam Houston. Who doesn't want to stomp on Sam Houston? Tim Miner's still over here licking on that microphone.
I am not. I'm talking into the sucker.
Tony putting the boots to Corbane.
Shoulder blocks by Tony Grand. Big right hand by Tony Grand.
Tony, here's one thing that being part of SWA that I don't know if all of our wrestlers and whoever understands, they are going to, therefore, what's the word, immortalized. First, because, Tim Miner, you have recorded them for years. We could go back and see Corbane as a boy, and Cannon as a boy, and Psycho as a boy.
Eric Andrews with hair.
Yeah. And Bruce, Nesbitt, he was a boy. We saw all these guys.
Oh, Corbane.
Tony Grand's giving Corbane all he wants. Surely you don't want any more than this. I mean, they can see themselves grow up, but even more so now, you have put them on YouTube. Every week, a YouTube show. And as long as everything goes on like it's, unless time ends, they're going to be on YouTube on the internet forever. Their kids and grandkids will be able to see what Daddy did. This is great.
Well, at least I delete my account.
No, I don't think they'll do that. You'll just go and load it in a different way. But, I mean, this is really neat. I just got to look and you got wrestlers like Tim Scruggs, Ray Spears, been around a long time. And so I was looking through the internet for them, and there's some different things out there. But every week, they're at SWA. There's Tim Scruggs. There is Ray Spears. There's all of them, Maybe not every week, all the wrestlers, but within the rotation of the month, every one of the wrestlers will be on YouTube. Think of Buddy Savage. We know his son. His son could go back now and watch Daddy wrestle. Matter of fact, could you put some footage sometime of Major Payne on there on the Dream Show? That'd be, okay. I missed that. Major Payne's another one of those boys we saw grow up in the ring.
I think Tony Grand has.
Of course, he doesn't wrestle anymore. Tony Graham we saw grow up in the ring. I love it. I need to quit saying that and move on to the match. Sorry, folks. I just give an old man some props here.
And
a little privilege. We saw them not just mature in the ring, but mature outside the ring. Tony Grand he's done his homework. He's being smart. He's taking Corbane's leg out. Corbane with those coiled spring legs. That's his major part of his arsenal.
And now he's going to hang him upside down.
Tree of Woe. Kevin Sullivan made famous. The Boston Battler. Oh, my. We're going to bend Corbane's neck and back. I'm not sure. That might have straightened some of the kinks in Corbane's back out. He might have done him a favor. You have to go to a chiropractor. He might do you that.
I need him to do that to me a little bit.
Oh, he will. Tony's more of a crotch kicker than he is a backbreaker.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of that, he's about kicking him in the crotch right there.
I'm surprised he hadn't already done it. And the reason I say that, because there was the time when I, Rusty the Ref, standing, mind my own business, cheering for Tony Grand. After the match, he walks by, and he hits me right in the nays for no reason and laughs.
Uh-oh, double shoulder block, both men down in the middle of the ring.
Had it not hurt so bad, I'd have found out if I could have whipped Tony Grand that night, but I couldn't move for it was excruciating pain. So ever since then, he's never apologized for it. He just smiles anytime I bring it up. Yeah, I did it. The rated TG wrestler, Tony Grand, that guy.
Both guys back up before the count of 10. Big right fist there by Tony Grand.
And the suicidal, homicidal, death-defying high flying.
Corbane in the flying burrito.
Matt Corbane has just put the makings on Tony Graham. Oh, a discus. Not a punch, but a forearm. That leg, Graham looks like he might have done his job.
What happened here?
What?
I don't know. My camera went off up there.
Anyway, folks, Corbane's going to go for, oh, yeah, get your tins ready. And, folks, Shane Steele has entered the building. Here goes Corbane. Corbane's going to come down now. He was going to go for the 460, 450, whatever it is. Shane Steele out here challenging Corbane. Blocked that punch, popped him in the noggin. Blocked another punch, popped him in the noggin again. This is like little buddy foo-foo. Catch and field mice. Shane Steele grabbed his leg. What are you doing, punk? What's wrong with you? Shane Steele, nothing's wrong with me. I'm perfect. Uh-oh. Boom! What a beautiful move by Tony Grand.
And there's a 3 count.
We got a winner.
Winner of the match by pinfall is Tony Grand.
All right, folks, here we are once again. The Lafayette National Guard Armory, the Heartbreakers, the 10-man Tim Scruggs, and the Kamikaze Kid, James Dudley. They are the SWA World Champions, and they are taking on, or rather being challenged by, the impressive one, the insane one, the Mad Dog himself from, what is that, Puxawana Ranch or whatever, Oklahoma that he's from. He's got that mad cow disease, Anthony Wayne, and his tag team partner, pure biohazard German, the Hot Rod Rodriguez.
Don't get too excited over them. They're taking on the tag team champions of the world.
I already
the
said all that.
Well, you guys too excited over them. I didn't get to hear you get excited over the Heartbreakers.
Go back and listen to the tape.
That 10 men.
You
10
need to
Jim
start
Scruggs ought
listening
to come
to
over
me.
here and
Now,
kick your head off.
everybody out there in
Jim
YouTube
Scruggs
land
ought to come over here and
knows
kick
that you
your head
never
off.
listen to a thing I say because I said all that.
I think that
I said the 10 man, Tim Scruggs.
I think that James
And I-
Dudley ought to come over here and make a sandwich with you. And I'm not talking about taking you on a picnic.
I don't want to. No, I don't want any kind of sandwich from Dudley, good or bad. Yeah, I did say all that about them. Just as excited. What are you doing? Bothering
You weren't
me for?
excited. You weren't as excited. I'm sorry.
Run it
10
back.
man.
Play it back.
10 man, if you feel free to come over here and kick off the rusty,
I was excited.
the ref's head, kick it off.
10 man knows how I feel. Dudley does. But I'm excited to
Yeah.
see Anthony Wayne back. And this man,
Yeah,
he's got
you-
the mad
In your
cow.
heart of hearts, you're cheering for pure and little
Mad cow.
Anthony Wayne.
He is not a midget. He's not near that tall. Anthony Wayne, the littlest big man in professional wrestling, tough as nails. I like this. He just reminds me of Skull Murphy. Brute Bernard and Skull Murphy.
Great tag team work there with the Heartbreakers.
He'd
And
walk
the 10
around.
man slamming down. Anthony
Oh,
Wayne
there
comes
goes
across
that lightning quick leg drop.
There's another.
Oh, light him up, 10 man. Skull
This
Murphy would
is
walk around
a
looking
non-title matchup. I wanted to reiterate that so you would know.
for, I know.
Because you usually ask me right in the middle of the match, is this for the title?
Is this for the title? Boom! Incoming!
See, I think they ought to do that
Oh,
over here
Tommy
and
Kid.
have him come off.
Bonsai, right there in the middle of the ring.
Should do that. They should do that right here and let him come flying out on top of you.
I like it. Why are you hating on me for it? Anyway, Irish whip. Whoa, nice little move there. I'm really excited about this matchup right here. I like the idea. Dudley and Anthony Wayne about the same size. Dudley's got the excitement and energy of youth and the newness of the sport. Anthony Wayne's he's been around long enough. He is a accomplished veteran of the square circle. Anthony almost got out of the way of that. He doesn't fly quite as much as Dudley, but he can get around that ring. And then here's another good matchup. You want to go hold for hold with the 10 man. Anthony Wayne can do that. This is good. Pure biodegradable up there. Is it biodegradable or degradable? Which? Biohazard. There it is. Pure Biohazard has picked him a real partner. Anthony Wayne needs a tag. And he got one. I don't know. It's been a lot of speculation how Anthony Wayne got the mad cow, but there's a heel kick by the 10-man textbook. Some say it's for too many concussions. Whoa, Samoan drop. You know, we saw Anthony Wayne's head get opened up one night over in Murfreesboro with a chair shot from Damian Payne, just cracked it right open, stitches and everything.
I think he had to go to the hospital and get the chair removed. It was stuck. I think it was stuck to his head.
Well, yeah, we left it because we was afraid to pull it out. It's all the blood we've got. So we know he's been concussed a few times. In the meantime, Biohazard is getting the hazard beat out of him, or the bio beat out of him. There you go. By the 10-man Irish whip coming up. Reversal. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. I think it's a backdrop. I couldn't exactly tell. Sunset flip. Got us a sunset flip there. And there's your sort of around the referee clothesline. In comes Anthony off the top rope. He is impressive, folks. Oh, that might be the reason he has the mad cow. getting hit, all those headbutts that he gives, using his head as a battering ram. Look at him. He just looks insane. You know, back in biblical times, they shaped insane people's heads. Oh! Well, there you go. Tin Man just put a foot in it. There's a tag to Kamikaze. In comes Dudley with a forearm shiver, putting Anthony down. There's you another. I'm telling you, Dudley gets so excited. He's just so much fun to watch. He always likes to tell the referees what to do, too.
Well, Anthony Wayne reminds me a lot of a small version of George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, him, too.
With no hair on his back.
George Animal Steel, Skull Murphy, Man Mountain Link. Remember, he used to come out with that raw chicken? Oh, once again, that might be why he has his problems. He keeps using his head as a battering ram. It's that look on his face that he's laughing and smiling at some invisible joke that he's telling himself. Bring your grandmama. But please,
bring
Tim
your
Miner,
mama's kids.
please, Tim Miner, you bring your mama, make her wear clothes. Oh, there's one. All the way through the uprights. We got us a field goal, which is what South Carolina's doing to Georgia, or has done to Georgia. What we want to do here? We're going to get him over. Oh, we're going to. There we go. Just going to jump in his back. Now we're going to go into a version of a Boston Crab. Dudley's grabbing his nose. He might be hurt. And Jack got in the way again. Jack, stay out of the way. Here we go. Beautiful. That's a 10 right there. That big old long body.
German almost got him with his feet there.
Here comes Wes Lee, the referee. He said it's a tie. He's not going to call this. Oh, man, right on the small of the back.
You see that look on his face when he says he's calling down the middle? Those eyes roll up in his head.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, did you see that move? Sort of a back cracker using his back. I'm not sure who's crazier here. Referee Jack Myers being helped out. He is the Michael Myers of SWA. Get ready for Psycho to stomp somebody here. Might be Dudley. Tin Man gave Dudley, waved at Dudley. He only used one finger to do it, but we allowed to say those things?
Who did what? What did how?
Never mind.
I didn't see it.
It's already done now.
I didn't see it.
You know, you are truly a referee at heart. You don't see anything.
I was.
Oh, double cross bodies in the middle of the ring. Both men down. Wesley counting both men for 2. Well, can we call him Psycho now? He admitted he was Psycho. He hadn't done that in a while. He reminded these guys he is American Psycho when they were beating on him. How could Psycho truly be unbiased and prejudiced here after getting beat down by these two and choked out with a calf rope? 10 men in, Dudley back up. Oh! I think we got some paybacks here. There you go. Irish whip.
Reversal.
Oh. Oh, yes! That's a 10! That's a 10! A big old 10!
What are you doing?
That is a 10!
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Turn us up. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, please. There's that tag team.
What is going on here?
American Psycho and German
What are you
Rodriguez.
doing?
They are still a tag team, evidently. Did you see
The Tin
that?
Man just talked me into reinstating him.
Why did you do that, Tim Miner? You've got two of the craziest men in professional wrestling and a pure biohazard right there beating on the Tin Man. Where's Dudley? Oh, there's Dudley. Dudley's getting, I'm sorry I brought it up, Dudley. Now you're going to get beat on.
What are you doing?
You need to get a hold of this, Tim Miner.
Come on now.
I mean, you know I'm a fan of Heartbreakers, but you got to love what Psycho just did. You just got to love it. Oh. Tim Miner, do something. Throw some Prozac up there in the ring. Do something. Let Stan give him some shock treatment. Shock treatment is good for crazy people. Looks great. He's about what he wants. Break it if you don't get out. Anthony Wayne threatening with a cowbell. Anthony Wayne is crazy as a bitch.
Any of you touch the ring, I break it. You made the biggest mistake of your life, Tim Scruggs. German, get up there. I'm going to do to you what you try to do to me. We're ending your career. We're doing it now. Crap, go get out of here. What are you doing?
They got chairs, you fat retard. That's not fair. You heard me, butt tooth. You too. No. Not. Not. No.
It's okay. It's okay,
Not
Anthony.
crazy. Not crazy.
You did a great job.
No C double. No C double. No.
Anthony,
There's
focus.
two. Not double.
Come on, focus.
They don't belong.
Right. Hold on. How about this? Maybe this will help you focus.
Yeah.
This will help you focus. Listen. You take care of those two for me. Get them out of my business. There'll be a lot more of this where this came from.
Money.
You did a wonderful job.
Money.
Wonderful job. Terrific job.
Money.
Terrific.
Pain.
You did great. There's a lot more money in your future, my friend.
Money.
You too?
Pain. Money.
He might bring that belt next week. But you shouldn't have stuck your nose in our business. Hey, Tim Scruggs. Tim Scruggs, if you can still move, take a look. Look in my eyes. Look in my eyes. How do you feel now? How do you feel now? How do you feel? How do y'all feel? It's all part of the plan. That's all I had to do, Tim Scruggs, is I had to come out here, hug everybody, my tag partner, Scruggs. 12 years up and down the road, you're right. You made the biggest mistake by trying to take food off my table. But you did something, Tim Scruggs. You rejuvenated me. You see this? I've already lost 33 pounds. I'm getting in the best physical shape of my life. For you. I don't want German Rodriguez, Eric Brown Memorial. I want you. And you can scrape up your partner and bring him too. But bottom line is, you're looking at the next tag team champions. We're going to regulate this business. We're going to regulate this sport. And we're going to regulate you, Tim Scruggs. I'm coming for you. You know what's wrong with you, Scruggs? You grew a heart. You used to be the man without a heart. But you grew a heart, and look what happened. I'm back. There's not a thing you can do about it. There's not a thing you can do about it, and there's certainly nothing any of y'all can do about it. American Psycho's back, baby, and I'm coming for you, Scruggs. Oh, yeah, we're going old school, baby. We're going old school. We're going to show these people how this business actually runs. Woo! Coming for you, Scruggs, and I'm coming for your tag belts.
You know what? American Psycho, maybe you're right. I can't disagree with you. I came out here tonight. I take this match lightly. I thought, what are we going to? Jeremy Rodriguez and a crazy maniac. We're the tag team champions. Piece of cake, right? So, I underestimated you tonight, American Psycho. And you're right about another thing. I am the Tin Man Tim Scruggs. And I used to not have a heart, but I started developing a heart. But I'll tell you what, American Psycho, look in my eyes. I'm losing that heart more and more every day. It's turning black inside of my chest. And I got 2 weeks to think about it. What you did tonight. You didn't break my leg, I'm still standing. But I got 2 weeks. And in this 2 weeks, that red's gonna fade out of my heart. And it's going back black. And in 2 weeks, it's going black. It's going to be good and dark. It's going to be decayed inside my chest. Oh, and buddy, it ain't going to be no high spots. It ain't going to be no pretty boy tilt-a-whirl head scissors, no 619s. It's going to be this big old ham bone that's been going up inside people's heads for 26 years, going up inside yours. You can take that to the bank. Tag titles, no tag titles. American Psycho, you consider the heart gone. It's in the garbage. Starting right now, the old Tin Man is back. No high spots, no flashy moves. Just one that's on my mind. That's hurting some damn body, and you know I'm damn good at it. So you better think about that tonight when you lay that big old watermelon head down on your pillow. You're going to be thinking, oh my God, what'd I do? I just peed off the Tin Man Tim Scruggs. And you're going to be like there sweating bullets. And you're going to get up, you're going to walk around. You're going to say, oh my God, what did I do? In 2 weeks, I'm going to show you what you did. You just awoke a sleeping giant.